just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they've handled all covers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season. Now is where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
And able to get this out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback. They begin with a run by Miller. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rattler wants to throw it. The pass caught by Olave. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Rattler working out of the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Saints.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Shifts past him at the 45. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run it again with Kamara. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Saints, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
A give to Kamara running right. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Buccaneers.
From the shotgun, Rattler. They'll get this out to Kamara. Down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
17, ready?
They'll run here with a rookie. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Do convert on 3rd. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Ready?
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Groupie now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and...
Here's Mayfield. Man, and he hits him in stride. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's a gain of 4.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Mayfield down. He gets it left side of Johnson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
48-yard line.
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. And that his first incompletion after start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
Yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers.
Play fake. Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Buccaneers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's White. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Irving is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
180!
And they'll run again. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive, and he's putting together. And currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 20 carries, just shy of 140 yards and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Rattler. A quick throw, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Rattler. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Cade Otton.
First down, here's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. When you look at the Saints defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Rattler. Olave over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try the right side here with Miller. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 30.
To the air is Rattler. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better. Just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's going to let this one go deep. And this almost intercepted. Sure, he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over first and 10 deep in their own territory. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on first and 10 at their own 11. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Complete to Dennis Johnson. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
No gain on the play. Second
throwing, Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Mayfield looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10.
They'll go up the middle with White. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 12 more yards there. And
On this drive, here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got Alton. So nothing doing there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called out again this week.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Coaches talk all the time about the value of special teams, and we have seen it in this game, Charles. Not one block kick, but now 2 of them in this contest.
And always, 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 we talk about adjustments during a game. Offense and defense, series to series. Rarely do we talk about special teams. Adjust from block 1 to block 2, and it really cost them.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
And the Saints first down.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He gets it to Cooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12 yards. And the Saints.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
At the 43-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up
Again, they run with Neal. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Now a pitch out to Kamara. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This is 2nd and 8. Throwing is Rattler. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready. Block 40. Watch out now. 52. Cut.
Rattler wants to throw it. work it inside. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready.
On a jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Wide. Ready.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Groupie for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And this one is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Open man is Ibuka. He's got it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Second down and 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
Here's
4.
Mayfield. Now he's going to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The Saints offense and the veteran Alvin Kamara getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop, but he's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Zion.
Let's go. Check, ready.
Rattler working out of the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here. And eyes settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Buccaneers, they'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running the toss to Irvin. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now a second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Mayfield down. Look at the big fella go. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Johnson goes in motion left. On first and 10, here's Irving. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. Here now second and 9 from the 39-yard line. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Tackle made by Demario Davis.
They'll run the draw with Irvin. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
To number 7, Bucky Irving.
This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tez Johnson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that bind so much and try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. They'll go play action here with Rattler. His throw incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And that's complete to Cooks. Third and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and they will take over first and 10. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on first and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The slot man in motion right. Mayfield. Johnson's got it complete. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to burn his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
First down, here's White. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
What's up? 180!
Now a give, Irving running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good. What's up? 180! Done.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. This is White. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
4 yards. And a first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's White. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Handoff running left, Irving. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
What's up, 180?
Now Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
For the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a two-score swing that you just gave up.
A run up the middle with Irving. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 right at the 40. White, he'll try the left side. They juked him. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Cade Otton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Buccaneers 14.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. They begin with a run by Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Saints on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Now Rattler. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Returnable here from the 38. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take those shots.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 28-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
First and 10 at the 7.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game?
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion right goes Johnson. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He's been blocked twice already. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Different story this time around. We have that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To the air is Rattler. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Rattler. He gets it to Cooks. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
It's 4th.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. So plenty of accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, and talk over what to do next.
And 8 yards to go. First down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And the Saints.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. Coming 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Hut.
They run it again with Kamara. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. And they will take a knee here. And taking that knee. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a game where they got out to a pretty good size lead, and then they had to hang on for dear life at the end.
Not exactly how you would draw it up. You would continue to score and find ways to keep your lead pretty well throughout the game. But they did find a way to win, as you noted. Hung on at the end as the big rush came at them. Fortunately enough, they put enough points on the board to have enough of a cushion that they're able to survive what happened in the fourth quarter.
So for the Saints, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7.